Hey guys, this is Data Gyan, and today we'll learn how to remove duplicates from a table. This is nowadays very prominent question, and you can expect this question in any of the data engineering interview rounds. They will try to test you whether you are aware about the concepts of how to delete the duplicates in SQL or not. So this will be a very important use case, and I'll teach you how to remove the duplicates. It is a simple three-step process. Okay, so for that we'll create a schema and then we'll operate on top of it. So just remember, it's a three-step process. On the first step, you have to give the row number to the column which is containing duplicates. Okay, this will be the first step. In the second step, we'll be filtering out the column which is having row numbers greater than 1. Okay, using a subselect. And in the third step, we will just delete the rows that we have filtered. Okay, so let's start creating a table and then operating on top of that. So for that, again, I'll be using my program is like online compiler. You can use the same. So as you can see, I have created the table. The table has been created. Now let us insert some values into it. Just give me a second. Yeah. So you can see that I have inserted few of the values. Let us just validate whether the entries are present or not. Okay. So let us remove this and check whether the entries are there or not. Okay, so as we can see, we have created a table with ID, name, and email. ID is 1, name is A, and email ID is a@gmail.com. Okay, ID is 2, name is again A, again the email ID is a@gmail. Similarly, we have created B, C, and C. So you can see in the interview, they can ask you to remove the duplicate email IDs. Okay, so here we can see ID 1 and 2 are having the same email ID, and ID 3 is like a unique ID in this, and 4 and 5 are having email ID as c@gmail.com and c@gmail.com. Okay, so ultimately what we want one email ID as A, one email ID as B, and one email ID as C. We want to remove the IDs which are repeating. Okay, so you can see I have captured the similar output here for your better understanding, and I'll attach this document that I have prepared in the comment section, so you can download and practice as well. So as I told you, this is a three-step process, correct? So let us go and execute the first step. So the first step is giving row number to the column which contains duplicate. So here we can see email is the column which is containing duplicate rows. So for giving the row number, we'll just use basic command of row number. So here you can see we are selecting ID, name, email, and we are giving row number over partitioning it by email, okay, and ordering it by again email, and we are aliasing it as rank. Okay, so what will happen, it will create basically a partition on top of the same email ID. So a@gmail.com and a@gmail.com will create one partition, and row number will be given as 1 and 2. B is a single one, so it will create a single partition, and it will be having row number as 1. And again, C is 2 times. Okay, so this will behave as a single partition, and then it will give row number as 1 and 2. So let me run this. As you can see, because A was coming twice, so it got rank as 1 and 2. B was only present once, so it got only rank 1. And C again is present twice, so it got rank as 1 and 2. Okay, I have captured this here. So whenever you are practicing by using this document, validate it. Okay, now we'll be moving to the step number 2. This is a very important step, and the IDs that you are filtering out, that will be deleted. So always try and use an integer column as you're filtering out. Okay, because on a string or a character column, what happens is like there's a chance that it can create some negative scenarios that can occur. So prefer filtering out a unique integer column. So here you can see ID is like always a unique one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There is no repetition in this. So we are filtering out ID. Okay, so let us filter it out. On what basis we have to filter? So we have to filter any ID which is having row number associated with greater than 1. As you can see, the ID 1 is having 1, ID 2 is having row number as 2. So we want to filter out the IDs which are having row numbers greater than 1. Okay, so let us do that. and I'll show you why we are doing like this. So let me just filter it out. See, what this is the previous, like the command that we used to give the row number. Okay. And how we are doing that? We are just selecting out the IDs, filtering out the IDs from this inner query. This will be a subselect. Okay. And how we are doing that? We are giving where rank is greater than 1. So as you can see, only 2 and 5 came out. You can validate here. 2 was having row number 2 and 5 was also having row number 2. Why? Because 2 times C is there and 2 times A is there. Correct? Now, if we have filtered out this, then we want to delete from this itself. Okay, we want to delete these IDs. So if you delete the IDs, the whole row will go away. So again, create a subselect out of it. Okay, let me create the subselect. So for deleting, write delete from, give the table name. Our table name is Hadoop. Delete from Hadoop where ID in. We are deleting the IDs that we filtered out here. And the ID, how it will check for the IDs that are going to be deleted? It will check in this inner query. Okay. So if we are deleting this, let us see what happens. So yeah, as you can see, the query executed successfully. Now to validate this, let us just do one thing. Select star from Hadoop. Now let us see what happens with the table. You can see ID is coming as 1, 3, and 4. Only unique email IDs are present now. If you want to see, here see. It's 1, 3, and 4. If you want to compare it with the initial table. Let us do one thing. Now you can see the IDs which were left after deleting following the 3-step procedure are 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. Okay. The ID number 2 was having a duplicate email ID. And similarly goes for the ID number 5. So as you can see here, if we are using the 3-step procedure, we can delete the duplicates. First step, identify the column in which duplicates are there and associate a row number with it. In second step, filter out an integer column. Okay, try and filtering out with an integer column with the row numbers which are greater than 1. Okay. And once you have filtered out the IDs, then just write a simple delete step, okay, where ID will be in your inner query. And then you can delete that. So this is the whole procedure in which you can delete the duplicates from a table. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me motivate, okay, and share it with your friends who are preparing for the interviews. It will help them. Thank you. See you again.